As they line this up, 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Nix. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
To throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So this one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jason Myers to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. Got his man, it's Warren. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren from 13-yard out. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An extra point put through by Boswell. Now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Open man left side, so he has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man?
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Miami. Here comes Malik Washington. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that. Touchdown play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
44, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw to right finds Waddle. And this one does not go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the snap to Tagovailoa. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On 1st down, Roaring. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding that aggressive call on 2nd.
The Dolphins' 48-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down now, Rodgers. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Intercepted.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
2nd down carry for Achane. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Tagovailoa to throw on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
9 yards. And it's third down. Third and
1. Third and long for him here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the mustard. This one falls short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
44. Ready. 22. Hey. Ready.
Here's Tua. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broke. I mean, you're getting the ball out.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good for the Dolphins.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Dolphins, first down.
From the red zone now. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
32 Stinger.
Going play action, Tagovailoa, headed out right. And this finds him in the end zone, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Throw again, Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their first points in this game just before halftime. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. 3rd down run from Achane. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins pick it up. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie
Steelers 7. Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
26, back on.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, Pittsburgh.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
Steelers 13.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Right here. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
19 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Get set. Out.
Here's Tua again. Escapes the pocket. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
To
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead, go. Turbo one, high. Watch it, Oscar. Out!
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
It's now second and 10.
Rodgers from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it up. And the Dolphins will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Go ahead. Ready? Out!
Throw here, third down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Turbo 3.
Goes to the hurry up here.
15 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throws caught. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. That That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. Shoves one away. And the Dolphins get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, it often leads to huge results for your team.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 5.
Tua off the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it, it's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His third through the air this game. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And this is Cobb, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a race down the right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Has room down the left sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Tua and the Dolphins getting set to try for 2.
The Dolphins are
He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for two?
Well, they can tell this defense stops them. The answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Rodgers. And they get to him again. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Steelers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Third and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. To throw is Rodgers. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
At their own 20-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
see time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Tell you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on their in-state rivals to the east, the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And his pass incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
73! 73!
From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd. They feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gonna be upset if she gets
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Hey, Silver.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 70 yards. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Got it. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came out with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 2nd and 6. Rodgers again now. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over. Down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't